Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well this fine day. I'm a little behind this weekend. I took a lot of time for myself over the weekend, and it was great here in Vancouver. The weather was really nice. It's back to rain again just now. It just started. But I took some time, went for a hike and went for a jog and did all sorts of things. And I wanted to hop on and do the weekly reading for y'all. And I like to do it live. So, hey Susie, nice to see you there. Thanks for joining in. I always like to start off with an oracle card and just to see what the energy is for this week, and then move on from there. So we're doing a fairy deck. Oh, affirmations. This is the affirmation card. So I was actually just talking about affirmations in my Doing Business with Love group, and I do a lot of affirmations. I write them out on these little recipe cards, and I look at them and I make them convenient and easy for me to look at. So, and one of my favorites, which I just talked about today, is the choices I make today create my success tomorrow. The past does not equal the future. So please know with these affirmations, with these two specific ones, is that you create your reality. You create your reality. And to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. So that's a excellent tip. And thank you for the message from the fairies. So let's go into the week. I'm going to use the Mystic Dreamer Tarot and see what we have in store for the energies. If I am correct, I believe there is a Mercury retrograde coming up sometime soon. If I'm wrong, then tell me. But I'm pretty sure it's right. This is funny. Oh my. Okay. So this is interesting. For this week, I picked out 3 cards. The first one is the 5 of Wands. And it is coming up. Okay, good. At least I was correct on that factor. I could feel the energy of the Mercury retrograde coming up. And here is the 5 of Wands. And I'm reading from the Wealthy Reader Guidebook, which is the tarot meanings for business. And the 5 of Wands is all about, yep, there's a ton of competition out there, but you are the only one that is you, my darling heart. Let your true beauty shine. Write down why you are so unique at what you do and beautiful, and what makes you different. What are you a specialist in? What combination of gifts do you have? This is a message to shine brightly. People will love you for you if it's meant to be. And if they don't love you for you, then they're not actually meant to work with you, and they're not meant to be in your circle. And that's okay. Send them off with love and light. So that is a beautiful thing. And then we got the 5 of Cups, which is the 5 of emotions in the Wealthy Reader deck. And the 5 of Cups is about not crying over spilt milk. and actually the message is fail your way forward. Don't cry over spilt milk. Everyone makes mistakes in business. It's a part of growth. Take notes, see what went wrong, adjust what you need to, scrap what you need to, start fresh and try again. Focus on what works. It's super important to maintain a positive attitude at this moment. Give thanks for the lessons, and this is a learning and growth opportunity. So even if things, and this is funny because it's a 5 and a 5, right? So it's 5 of Wands and a Five of Cups. And in numerology, 5 represents big change. And the way to create big change in your life is by failing a bunch and by really learning from all of those actions and taking your action steps. You can think about something for 20 years and you won't learn the lessons until you do it. So I encourage you to decide and do, and to make that happen for yourself. Learning is the best way you can do anything. And by doing things, it's the only way to learn. And also, along those lines is if you feel drawn to teaching a workshop or anything like that, it is time for you to do so. Now, over the weekend, or well, end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, let's just say, is the Empress, which is a beautiful, beautiful card. This is nurturing your projects to fruition. So the seed has been planted, inception has occurred, and now is the time to create. So this is action, creation, takes on a life cycle of its own. Timing, action, waiting, trial and error, all part of this journey. Hi, Elizabeth. The Empress requires nurturing without pushing, rushing, hesitation, or procrastination. Go write that book, create that program, develop an online course, get your website set up and running, create that logo, work on your branding, start a group, mastermind or circle, plan that retreat, do whatever it is, create an ebook or 10. I'm so funny when I write these things out. I know that was perfect timing. When I saw you, I was all like, oh my, yeah. It's time to start that YouTube channel, start on a social media thing, embark on a new business venture. It is time. Anything you give attention to right now will be successful. But please know that everything that you plant the seed for, even a pregnancy, takes 9 months, right? There is an inception, there is a creation time, there's a nurturing. You can't plant a seed in the ground and expect it to just be a big old sunflower at the end of it, right? Right overnight. It takes some time to grow. There is going to be a incubation period. This can be a time frame or an hour or years if you decide. You decide how much effort you're going to put in. But go with the flow, be flexible, take breaks if you need it, but complete the project. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be done. So your action with the Empress card is to take time to create. One of the other things with that card is to just do creation for creation purposes, right? So something that's been kind of on my mind is I have a painting that is unfinished and I look at all the time, which I need to do something. I think I'm going to set aside some time this weekend to work on that. Let's wrap up the weekly reading with another oracle card. This one is Ask Your Angels, the daily guidance from the angels. Ooh, look at this. Let your past go. So I actually just brought up the choices that I make today because Affirmations was the card, is the choices I make today create my success tomorrow. And the past does not equal the future. So it's really funny that I picked this card to end off the week for us. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down, keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You do not want it or need it, and now it is gone. Poof. There you go. It's done. That's a beautiful card. It's a beautiful card of release, right? And we all need to release things. And sometimes That can be as simple as decluttering, like just releasing actual physical stuff, right? That's something I need to do too, is go through my closet because my clothes don't fit me anymore because I've lost so much weight. Yeah, I have released so much weight. So those are the cards for this week. So I encourage you to really learn, like, you got to just try it. What makes you uniquely you? And take some action and promote yourself and nurture your projects to fruition, because it's time. It's time for you to shine brightly. That's what it is. Fives are big change. Big change is coming up. So I encourage you to do that and go for it. Just go for it. I wanted to also just recap my week with the My 111 project, which I am sticking firm to, and I feel really good about doing those minimum daily actions. So if you have a big project that you'd like to do, what can you do to break it down? What can you do? Try this, like the concept of the My 111 project, of breaking it down to what can you do for your end result in a daily minimum step. I've been running quite a bit. I feel really good about it. I've upped a couple of runs to 6.5 kilometers now. My pace seems to be going faster. I'm doing some stairs as well. My fast twitch muscles are working it, and I've stayed steady at my weight that is actually my goal weight. I have reached my goal weight. So that is like awesome. And I'm feeling really, really strong about it. The Doing Business with Love, I want to encourage you guys to join me in the Facebook community, Doing Business with Love. And also, and listen to the interviews that I've done. And this week is all about health. And I got a little confession to make. The health week with this, I was really, really shy to put these interviews out because I'm showing my body in it. And I'm talking about my injury, my release, my weight release journey. And it's very vulnerable for me. It's one of those things that has been like, it's obvious to everyone that sees me, that knows me for a few years, but there was a lot of baby steps that I had to take in order to accomplish these goals of releasing the weight and maintaining healthy. And it's consistency, right? Consistency is key for anything in business, fitness, health, financial. Everything requires consistency, even good relationships, right? So that is that. I also wanted to let you know that the Wealthy Reader deck is getting close, really, really close to being done. And I am putting an offer out for $47 readings for a half an hour, business readings. So I can finalize the guidebook, and I'm doing 10 of those at $47. And then next week, the pre-sale for the deck is coming out. So I'm very, very excited to be bringing you this. It's very, 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 very exciting and near and dear to my heart. And I would love it if you partake in the business readings, because it will help me finalize the thing. You can be a part of the Wealthy Reader deck. It's just so much fun for me to see how the meanings that I wrote actually relate to your business. And I'm finding the more readings that I do, the better the book is going to be. So I'm putting out 10 readings at $47. They're half an hour, they're recorded, and they're one-on-one with me. Bring me your biggest business challenge, and we will work through it in a very focused session with the tarot meanings for business. So that is that. Now, who's still watching with me? And if you want a card, now's the time to jump in. That's so funny. It was 3:33 when I said that. If you'd like a card, just let me know, and I will pull a couple of cards. You're here, yeah? Okay, Elizabeth. Let's pull a card. This is funny. Guess what you got? Guess what you got? I love this for you. The Eight of Pentacles. And this is about practice makes perfect. It's about letting go of perfection. Practice makes perfect. Nothing is perfect, my dear one. Nothing is perfect. But it needs to be complete. It needs to get started. It's better done than sitting on a file on your laptop or on a to-do list. Make completion a priority. Do it as quickly as possible. This is also a reminder to make decisions, to make the choices and own your choices. One of the things that actually came up over the weekend as a kind of divine message is that you own your choices, and you own how long you struggle for. You own how long you sit in the same spot. You own all of those things. Not saying that directly to you, Elizabeth, about how long you struggle or what have you, but yeah, Elaine, I'll pull a card for you. But funny story, somebody was actually choking on something, and they just stayed there choking on it forever when I offered them many, many different solutions to fix things, and they didn't accept the help. And 3 hours later, they're still in the same position, which makes me shake my head. Like, I couldn't deal with that for that long. I would do everything possible immediately in order to fix that situation. So that is something, right? So own your choices, do it. You'll always learn something by taking the action, by working through it. So, hi, Joanne. I'm pulling a couple cards if you'd like one. Okay, Elaine. Sending some love right back at you. Thank you. Elaine. So, Elaine, this is the Ace of Swords. And the swords are all about mindset. So, this is about inspired action. It's time to take those inspired actions. Yes, inspiration has arrived for you, and it is a good idea. Or if it hasn't arrived yet, it will show up very, very soon. Ask the universe to help you if you haven't gotten that idea. And when you do get that idea, the universe wants you to take action on it. This is the required things that need to happen for your long-term success. Make the goals, break them down in small steps, and give yourself deadlines. This is so funny because this whole reading this week is all about this. And by just taking action, taking imperfect action, taking those steps. And when you take those steps, like, you don't normally know exactly what you're doing. You never know what you're doing. Like, I got a whole, I got a surprise for you. Nobody in business knows exactly what they're doing. They just like make it up until they get there. So, so just take those small steps. You will be successful if you act on it. Go get busy. Go get busy. I hope that resonates with you, Elaine. And Joanne. Okay, so Joanne. Thanks for the smiley face. Okay. So, Joanne, we got the Tower card for you. Dun, dun, dun. You're welcome. This is about breakthroughs, Joanne. This is about breakthroughs. Breakdowns lead to the best breakthroughs. So the Tower brings learning lessons in big ways, and it clears the path for a firm foundation. So what you need to do right now, Joanne, is imagine if you had no worries, money in the bank, a home you loved. Where would you be? Who would be with you? What would not be with you? Daydream about your ideal life, lifestyle, and peace and joy and happiness within your soul, because you will get there. And another theme of this week was clearing out the clutter. So it's time to clear out the clutter so that you can allow the new things in. Trust that anything you're going through right now is all for a purpose. There is a strong foundation there for you, and everything you have everything you need to achieve your dreams. No matter what you're going through right now, it's a positive. Trust all is for the best right now, because it is. Lean in and move in with a light heart. This is about, as well, taking action. So even if we feel that we have challenges and we get kind of set back maybe, and we're not taking those actions that we think we should be taking, this is about, hey, you're responsible for your own results. So you are directly responsible for your circumstances, which is actually very good news, because you create your reality, right? So move towards the positive. What is it that you would like in your ideal scenario, and let go of what no longer serves you and move into the positive. Write down your dream day, and what will your life look like next year or in 5 years. Those are some action steps for you, and they're really, really important. That's totally true. I like that. So I think I got everybody for some cards. Please watch the replay if you are just tuning in now. I did the weekly energies for everybody, for everything. And I think that's about it for today and this week. I wish you a very happy and profitable week. And keep positive. Do some affirmations for yourself. Join us in Doing Business with Love. And watch some of these inspiring interviews. Everyone has these wonderful, wonderful things that they're on about. If you're feeling a bit stuck, I am doing 10 readings at $47, and this is the first time I mentioned it. So I expect them to go really, really quick. They are for business readings in particular, and they will help me finish up the guidebook so that I can launch the pre-sale of the Wealthy Reader deck next week, which I'm super, super duper excited to bring to you. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. They're going to be like this size and have metallic around the edges, and I'm so excited. Anywho, yeah. That's all for today. I'm sending you lots of love. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. You're welcome.